BagFuel, baby.
BagFuel. Oh man, it's gonna be up. Esso, Heineken. I got one of my longtime friends. He probably didn't, yo, you know what's so crazy?
Yo, this
he
shit
probably
crazy.
didn't even recognize that it was me until his son did the show. I had to go back and tell him it was me. Then we bump into this nigga at a party. And he'd be like, yo, you gotta have me on your show.
Nah, man, I follow you. You sound crazy.
I'm
following you.
We got
that
Peter
shit
Gunz.
sound crazy to me.
We got Peter Gunz. Yo, didn't we see
When
Gunz?
I needed a Rottweiler beat, who I called?
Oh, here we go. Peter Gunz is in the building.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I know.
With his cigar and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you still
not lit, but I'm gonna light it. Go ahead.
You still got the flair, man. I remember the K Slade joint, Rolling Deep.
Yeah.
100, and you and Cory did your bars back to back. I'm like, this nigga Peter's still outside. He's still toxic. He's still living the life.
Yeah.
Just because a man your age don't have bars like that unless he's still active.
That's love, man.
I was
that's
like,
love.
Yo, he sound current. Oh, he got lit bitches. Excuse my language, but
yeah, I try to stay up to date on what's going on without going too, without trying to be, not trying to be a 55-year-old nigga looking too, trying to hang with the kids. I still try to keep it in the age range, but still have the swag. Still try to stay up on top of the bars. I'm always, people think, yo, you retire. I'm always writing and giving out ideas. I got a lot of ideas I give out. Even when Cory was coming up, I would paint skeletons for him and let him go put the words in there because, you know, that's why I couldn't manage Cory. I'm an artist still in my heart. And like you said, I'm outside. I'll never not be outside. I think once you start saying, yo, I'm old, I'm too old for this, that's when shit start kicking in. You know, you get depressed, you get, you know what I mean? You get sick. Fuck that. I live in Disneyland in my head. Like I don't sweat shit. I'm outside, like you said, it is what it is. And then, you know, people think, oh, they be killing this nigga on the internet. I don't pay none of that shit no mind. Zero.
You're legendary on the net. Like,
yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Like right now, a lot of men been getting caught cheating.
Yeah.
What's the craziest way you got caught? Because right now, these girls are hacking everybody's phone, my nigga.
Yeah, I mean, it's always the phone. But one chick left this is the craziest shit ever, because it's new, current shit. It ain't the old shit. One chick left her iPad, you know the voice note shit?
Yeah.
He pressed record on that shit and went to the store on me and heard a whole conversation of me and the chick on the iPad. So she hit record on her iPad, turned upside down, I said, you want anything? I forgot something. So she walked out the door, I called the other joint. She heard the whole conversation. When she came back, took her iPad in the room, heard it, and all hell broke loose. Yeah. I don't talk in the crib no more.
How the fuck they give a known cheater a show called Cheaters and then you ridiculing niggas?
Shit lit, Gunz.
Yeah.
Yo, and then you ridiculing niggas.
Yeah,
but I be telling niggas, the thing I be trying to tell niggas, if you watching, you don't see what it is, my nigga. Or the game you running is corny. Those lines, that shit you ain't doing it right. So this is the crazy shit. I'm gonna tell you a true cheater story. I'll tell you the beginning first. Rest in peace, Clark Gable. Died, 31 years old, died. My manager saw it on TV and said, yo, he wrote, he didn't even tell me, he sent them an email. I think it'd be funny if Peter Gunz was hosting that show. So the president, the owner of the company, Bobby Gold, went into a meeting and said, what this Peter Gunz guy, somebody keeps hitting me about Peter Gunz, and the whole staff went crazy. If you could get him, that'd be crazy. And that's how I got on there. But yeah, so when I got on there, I gotta give Bobby Goldstein a lot of credit. He said, be you. All I ask is we use your real name and you wear a suit and you dress up for the green screen. Other than that, do you. You're the first black host, do you. So I was able, he gave me do you. So I'm able to run up and say, that's why you see me with the slang. If a nigga push me, I'm pushing, we get it in. But
I really be real.
Some of them shits be like, you know, real. Some of them you could be like, I don't know, I think they might be,
for the
yeah. But yeah, I had a couple real situations. I'm being sued right now from what's altercation on that shit. Yeah, me in the show. So I got to fly back to Dallas, go to court. A dude, it ain't even on TV. This dude was being real. I guess once it came on TV that I'm you know, once the fucked up shit about it is once you get on the show and people see all I know how I could get my views up. Start a fight with Peter Gunz. So that started getting crazy. Oh, you a cheater, nigga. How you getting them? Everybody saying that line. Now, you know, so I'm like, yo, man, this shit is getting corny. They watching the show and using that. So this guy in particular was real aggressive with a female. Real aggressive. I wasn't cool with that. So I had to tell a nigga like 5 times, yo, you gotta stop that. Telling her pussy stink and all type of crazy, stupid shit. And she was like, she pulled me to the side, said, that can't go on TV. I don't stink. My mother see this shit. This is embarrassing to my family. So I pulled him to the side, said, yo, bro, you can't. And what you gonna do about it? And he drunk and he pushed me. And I put the hands on him, but we got it on camera.
Yeah.
So he, you know, and when you sign on to do cheaters, you pretty much sign your life away. Whatever happens, you could damn near kill a nigga and he ain't got no win.
Yeah.
So all I did was put the beats on him. And I got big ass, I know TV is a funny thing.
Mm.
When you watch those shows, whoever get first blows, that's the winner because security rushes in. That's why when them girls throw them drinks or they get their first blow in, right.
She mastered that.
Whoever goes, yeah, she is a master, yo. She, once you get that first shit in, you the winner. So they don't know that. So once I give the security the eye, you know what's about to happen.
Bing, bing.
Bang, bing, bang, boom, boom. He don't get to get his off. I look like the winner.
Oh, you a Bronx nigga for real? Respect,
30
nigga.
I hit niggas, I kick niggas in the nuts, all that. I'm a grimy Bronx.
He's about to bing, 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 boom.
I told niggas, I'm so grimy, right? Want to hear some grimy Bronx nigga
Oh,
shit?
dang.
I had to tell this story. When Uptown Baby first came out, excuse me, man. When Uptown Baby first came out, I'm sorry, this is so unprofessional.
This wouldn't be right. Only Peter Gunz can have his phone on you ring.
Oh,
And Esso go back so many years.
And James Brown.
The amount of stories.
I'm old nigga. That's what I listen to.
Niggas are wild.
When Uptown Baby first came out, I ain't have shit. Now the money's pouring in. For some reason, back in the days, the Honda Accord coupe was the shit to me.
The 2-door.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta have it. I went and bought that shit full cash. Everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pull up to Justin's Puff Restaurant. Jay-Z, Dame Dash walking out. Nigga said, #1 rap record in the country, you in a Honda Accord. Brooklyn nigga said that to me, man.
That's what we do.
I said, oh, shit. You talking about some ignorant ass. Let me tell you how ignorant I am.
Peter Gunz. Oh,
This
shit.
where the ignorance kick in with me. Normally a nigga be like, yeah, nigga, I'm stacking my What? Boom. Drive to the dealership the next day. Get that shit back. I'm gonna need a truck. I'm gonna need the new Lincoln Navigator. I'm gonna need something. This nigga screamed on my guns. You just took $10,000 off the lot. It's 10. We take it back with 10. Fuck that. Give me something else. Get the Navi. Drive it across the street. Across from the Lincoln dealer was this spot that did everybody's systems. Now I want a system in this shit. I'm gonna drive back down there. My shit gonna ring. I ain't gonna let these niggas play with me no more. Get in there. They said, what you trying to do with the Lincoln? You want us to do what we did with Jay-Z joint? I said, what Jay-Z joint? They said, we doing his Range Rover over there. I said, they opened the trunk up. Bang! Showed me the speakers. They walked away to the phone. I saw a bottle of that. What's that expensive ass Louis?
Louis the 13.
Took that shit.
You took Jay-Z champagne?
I boofed that shit.
It ain't champagne. Louis the 13 not champagne.
To me it is. I'm a Brooklyn.
Yo, Jay, I'm telling you, yeah, it was me.
What is it?
He had a bottle of that shit in his joint. Yeah.
That Louis 13 like $1,300.
That nigga got like 70 bottles of that shit somewhere. I was like, took that shit. I was like, yeah, do my system just like this. Took the bottle.
Oh.
That was, hold on, karma. Nigga screamed on me, made me go lose 10,000. So I had to
The
go.
least he could do was lose that Louis the 13.
That's real nigga shit.
You would say that because it's grimy as
Yeah, I appreciate that.
It was open already, too. I didn't give a fuck. I drank whatever was left in that shit.
What was it like hanging around Shaq, man? Because he fucking talks about you with like
Magical,
brotherly love to this day.
Magical. We traveled the world together. We did a lot together. You know, Shaquille is one of those dudes. you know, really, how you keep friends like that is you don't just call them every time you need something.
Mm-hmm.
You lose those friends when everybody need, you know what I mean? You know how many people? One time I was traveling with him and he was getting so many calls from niggas for shit. So you try not to do that. And if you don't do that, you get gifts. I got trucks and bikes and all type of shit. And every now and then when shit get low, he be like, nigga, I ain't see you, ain't working. Boom, something to count. But the magical shit about Shaquille is he's a superstar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was able to meet people like when I tell stories of people, see a lot of the new generation only know me from loving hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
So when I be like, yeah, I was with Denzel one night, they be like, yeah, right, nigga. Or I was with this person one night. Or I met, you know, one time, Shaq went on the road and I stayed at his mansion. He had a studio in his mansion. I stayed there for a month. And the amount of people that was coming to his crib was just crazy. When Shaquille was working on his music, I was helping him out, me and Tariq.
Mm-hmm.
Tariq brought me out to Shaquille. And everybody came through. Biggie,
Yeah, I was about to ask.
Pun, Rakim, you name it, New Edition. And people were just coming in, and that's just them. I'm not talking about Michael Jackson,
Nah,
or
what?
Janet Jackson. These people would just come to his crib. He was a, you know, he still is.
Now he's a superstar.
So I was able to, you know, those things that, and I wasn't a dude that ever was like, yo, can I get this picture? Can I get this picture?
That was a different era, though.
Yeah.
Gunz.
And I love Prince, and he took me to see Prince multiple times, you know, and every time he say, yo, I want you to come, you dragging me out to see this dude, but you don't want to meet him. I was like, nah, I spend too much of my life admiring him. You know, they say he be on some, don't shake my hand. I say I'd rather keep him right here.
Yo, you said the same thing about Prince. You got to hold the card up in your face.
No, you got to look at the card.
Yeah.
You just have to
I
look
eventually met him and he was cool, but with Shaquille, he wouldn't have probably done that with Shaquille, but I was just wanted to keep him. When I invested, I've been fucking with Prince since 1979, before Purple Rain, anybody knew who he was. I'm a musician first. Streets turned me into this Peter Gunz. My first rap name was Pete Lover. I was imitating.
that fits you.
That
Prince.
fits you, man.
I was imitating
What a
Michael
coincidence,
Jackson.
Pete Lover.
I was playing instruments. I still play instruments. Rap came, I started rapping. And but anyway, long story short, Prince was one of those dudes that Shaq used to take me to see in concert. He never understood my love for Prince. And you gotta understand, Shaquille is 7'1". Prince is like 5'4", 5'5". Yeah, whatever he is. So to him, standing next to Prince, he was like, I don't understand what you see in this dude. But he was, you know, that was my favorite. That still is my favorite artist, though.
Prince had knocks, I'm not going to lie. How do you feel about ghostwriting, being a ghostwriter yourself, right? It's a lot of hip-hop battles going on.
Yeah.
The whole industry's coming at Drake. Everybody
I love
feels
Drake,
like,
man.
everybody feels like Drake might have his writers helping him write these records as response to the world.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel like the idea of ghostwriting? And can somebody still be top 5 if they have a ghostwriter?
Yeah. I mean, I hear a lot of people say no. I say yeah. He delivering it the way it's supposed to be delivered. I think the nigga is. I don't have no proof of niggas penning all of that stuff for him. And he's shown. This last record he dropped to Kendrick, and I, you know, shout out to Kendrick. I love Kendrick, but this last record he dropped to Kendrick and shooting at everybody. I'm like, he's still standing, man. 15 years in, and he's going at people. I had started, can't front. I started drifting off from him a little bit. The last album and the album before, I started like, you know, I want bars.
Mm-hmm.
And I started feeling like the repetition of the singing was kind of like in the same vein. And maybe I'm old because the chicks love it, you know what I mean? And it works for him, so I can't knock what he's doing just for my ears. And he's one of my favorites. So it was good to hear him come back and shoot them shots at Ken. This is beautiful. I love it. I didn't like what Cole did, though. I disagree
How you
with
feel
everybody.
about what Cole did?
I don't like it. I disagree. Anybody that say I'm wrong, I don't give a fuck. I don't like it. This is hip hop, man. Fuck all that. It ain't gonna be no problems with them niggas. Them niggas knew this was coming. We're gonna keep it music. So I didn't like that. Because maybe the disappointment in me is J. Cole is one of my favorites.
Mine too.
Wow.
He's one of my favorites, and that just bothered me. I wanted him, you know.
Well, when I first thought about it, I really thought that J. Cole should never respond to this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then when he decided to respond,
I was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? You gonna do this, you gonna respond. I don't understand the apology. I don't understand taking it down, but it's not for me. Cole is a different style of guy. I still think he's gonna survive the madness of what people are saying.
Who? Cole?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, talent overrides it
Because
overrides
he got
that.
talent, yeah,
And some people just feel like, not to cut you off, but some people just feel like, you know, listen, bro, that's not how he is. That's not how he rock. His soul is different. Problem I have is in the rhymes, it sound like you with all the shits if it come your way. It sound like that. It sound like, yo, I'm, you know, when I hear the rhymes, I think people just pick and choose their battles differently. I wonder, I wonder if it had been somebody else, would he apologize and not respond? Respond. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't like it, but that's not the knocker, man. You know, we had a different time. You know, I commend him as a man. If that's what he felt, that's what he felt. But just me, and for hip hop, I'm a hip hop head. You know what I mean? I'm born and raised in the South Bronx. I was there with the Cold Crush when they came up, and it was battling. Cold Crush 4 versus the Fantastic Five, one of the most epic battles in my time, and nobody will probably remember that shit. But yeah, so that's what it is, and we could do it without going next level with it.
What do you think about everybody? It's like Drake versus 20 niggas.
I love it. Nigga, bring the light-skinned niggas on fire right now.
But yo,
Fuck
if Drake comes out on top, pause, on some real shit,
Yeah.
he's definitely he gotta be in everybody's top 5, no matter what they talking about with ghostwriting. If he's taking on everybody like this, my dude, niggas that's really rapping, and he finds a way to come out on top, like.
Think about it. He's going against Ross, Cole, Kendrick, Future, Metro.
He ain't going against Cole.
He took shots at Cole.
Oh, he took shots at Cole. For taking the thing, for taking the song down.
Nigga, if a nigga take a shot at you, you going.
How you can't admire that?
No,
I remember when LL went at Ice-T, Kool Moe Dee, and MC Hammer on Break of Dawn. I always admire somebody that's like, I'm gonna get at everybody on this one joint that's throwing shots at me. It's always admire. I was a big LL fan because I always admire L because the girls loved him and the streets loved him too. And I always wanted to be that. You know what I mean? Like, because I was always that dude that would play that fiddle with both sides. That's why me and Tariq became the group. It was hard for me. Tariq was all the way street. I was trying to get the girls. So I had the flat top with 2 dancers and shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
People don't realize that you're a real hip hop head though. Like they don't understand that you really a musician first before all the reality shows.
100%.
Do you think the reality shows exploited you?
I can't blame the show. I blame myself. I knew what I was signing up for. But yeah, it puts you out there in the way of. So it taints your image with people that might have looked at you a certain way. Like, you know, this was, damn, I love this nigga. Now I'm looking on the show. He look crazy. Nigga doing, you know. So it takes your image. But yeah, but it was to me, the show was, first, there was no options at that time. It was money involved. Shit was all bad. So I could put Mina out there and Tara out there and get the music out there. Get her, she an actor, she beautiful. Get them out there as well. Plus make some money. Support these many kids I have and put my shit out there.
But then
you don't have no control.
But then the fucking happen.
Yeah. You really don't have the bottom line is you really don't have no control. Once that shit gets on, it spirals out of control and it's nothing you can do to stop it. I would never be able to explain to y'all what went on behind the scenes because most of these niggas is faking storylines.
Yeah.
My shit was for real. And that's why it impacted everybody so hard. And people felt strongly towards me and felt sorry for, because they could feel the shit through the TV. This shit is not no game. Whereas everybody else is
playtime.
Yeah. So when the camera's cut for everybody else, they go home, pop a bottle of wine and say, damn, what a day. I'm still dealing with this shit.
How'd you feel about that, bro?
It was tough. I had a hard time with that because I didn't think it all the way through. So I'm embarrassing 2 beautiful women, and Tara didn't know I was married to Amina, and she finds out on TV, and his people's families that love me, now they all looking at me like the devil. And then, of course, people like my family. All the way down to people like y'all. You listen, don't think nobody ain't ever, don't think I don't know somebody ever came to y'all and talk shit and y'all, nah, it's my man, he mad cool. It's not who he is.
I don't heard wild rumors. I just be like, but when you're in this business, everyone has a story about you.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I'm gonna be very careful how I say this story. Not yesterday. A few days ago, somebody made up a story about him that impacts both of us. Put us in danger with street and hip hop.
Yeah.
Because they was upset.
So straight lie.
Straight lie.
Just because I was like, nah, you can't do the 8-bar again because we haven't had nobody do an 8-bar platform twice, and then the person went and told a whole lie on me.
On a street nigga.
And then the street nigga happened to know me and fuck with me, him and the sister, so he calls me.
Yeah.
Just off the strength. And I'm like, we all laughed about it, but I'm on the phone with them like, but what if he believed it?
Right.
You see? So
well, that's always a dangerous thing. But the beauty of it is you always been a straight shooter.
Yeah, always.
So it's I would blame if somebody came to me and said some shit about y'all and me that you said about me or whatever, I'm immediately gonna shoot it down. But as a courtesy, I'm gonna call you and be like, yo, this is what he said.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the right thing to do. You can't I would never take a nigga word for it that says something. First, let me tell you something. I don't like niggas like that. If a nigga could say something about me to you, you supposed to handle that. It ain't never supposed to come back.
What if it's a chick because it was a chick, and then that makes niggas want to believe it because you know niggas believe chicks.
Oh, that's what chicks do all the time, though.
I know that, but real niggas, only real niggas know that they gonna be lying on all the motherfuckers.
What you gotta? Well, then guess what? Then if he take her word for it and not call you, that's not your man. And that's what it is. I mean, again, you gotta be careful who you associate with, because niggas know. If I ever had a situation where a nigga wasn't fucking with me because something somebody said, because if I'm gonna say it to her, I'm gonna say it to you.
What's that?
Or I'm gonna say it out loud. So that's just me. So if you take a word or something, somebody said, Peter said this about you, which I try not to do the girly mouth shit. I don't like girly mouth. When I hear niggas girly mouthing, I'm like, bro, go over there with that, man. I don't hear that shit. That shit is whack to me. I'm too old for that. I've seen too much happen behind shit like that. Just what y'all talking about. I seen niggas die behind shit like that.
But with you being on the show and knowing that, like, you're in the taping.
Yeah.
This is what I always wanted to ask you. You're in the taping and you know that this other girl is gonna find out all of this shit. Do you start telling her after the taping, trying to warm it up and massage it? Or do you wait and just be like, I'm gonna ride this shit out until it blow up?
You know what's good about this question? Nobody ever asked me that question. And I had mad interviews about loving hip hop, and and I love that, man. Yeah, no. So some shit, yes, and some shit, no. So in terms of, it's hard to tell.
Got facts.
And it's cowardly. Yo, let me tell you.
We all did. When it comes to women, we all did some coward shit.
I want to do 2 disclaimers real quick.
Okay.
What I did is unacceptable. It's fucked up. If either one of them had did that to me, I'd be in jail right now.
Whoa.
I don't want to ever act like that shit was cool, what I did to them.
Okay.
Lying to 2 people I got kids with, that shit is whack. What I did is fuck shit. I want to clear that right now. Yes, there was times on camera I didn't have a heart to tell Tara Amina's pregnant, and she found out on camera. I had a heart to tell I was married to Amina, she found out on camera. Fuck boy shit. I don't want to ever try to clean that up. Like, yo, that's like that was cool. Because what happens in shit, right? When you realize you fucked up, you know, and I'm a guy that's, you know, I got older kids and all type of shit.
Yeah.
Is when little kids, boys walk up on me in the street and say, Creep Squad, I'm like you, I got 2 girls. Nigga be like 8 years old. I'm like, oh shit, look what I'm doing.
Shit.
Like they think I'm cool. You got them 2 bad bitches fighting over you. Bitches? You mean my kids' mothers?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what you presented. One time, one time Ebro interviewed Amina and was so disrespectful. He don't even know this. He probably find out when he see this. We was gonna do Ebro dirty, bro. He don't even know.
I saw that interview.
He was very disrespectful to Amina, but he's my man. I fuck with Ebro. I love him. But when I saw the interview, he was saying, is that a landing strip or that heart is where Peter?
Yeah.
And me and my brother saw him at BET, and I was like, yo, bro, I didn't appreciate that interview. He was oblivious to what was wrong. He was like, Gunz, I was just doing it. And he said, Gunz, you on TV, like you not respecting them. In a way, like in a roundabout
so
way.
why would I turn around and
Right?
respect?
How you gonna be mad at
you
me
my
when
man,
you
but I'm saying
like,
you,
and he didn't know nothing. And I'm not trying to say he was on some. I want to put this clear. He wasn't on no coward shit.
No.
He was just like he didn't understand how I was like.
Upset.
You was upset at me, Gunz. Like
why?
and I was like, my nigga, you was being very disrespectful. If I had, cause I was in my mind, certain artists had come up there. You would never, she was coming up there to promote her records or whatever. You would never talk to nobody like that. And when I listened, my brother called me and was like, yo, did you hear with this nigga? And, so, nah, that ain't cool. I don't give a fuck.
Gunz, do you think you being a little bit hypocritical? And what I mean is, I remember I did an interview with Cardi B and I was talking to her crazy.
Mm-hmm.
For
And she's
real? You?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she's
shocked.
like, yo, I'm still a girl. You can't talk to me like that. I'm like, look at your gram. This is before the music really took off.
Right.
I think I was wrong talking to Cardi like that.
Shit, I was wrong. Me and Cardi got into it on the show. I was wrong. That's one of the things in life I wish I could take back. She's younger than like my kids, and I'm talking to her crazy, and we get into it. But it worked for her because she said a bunch of shit all the women wanted to say to me. I lost that one.
You lost the Cardi
Royally.
B?
That was a big L.
The Cardi B L was a big L.
Oh my God. I said, who are you? Nobody even knows who you are. Look at her now.
Yo.
Who the fuck are you? And she was like, you know who I am now, nigga. But nah, but the difference between me and most people, I'm super proud of her. She's from, like, people be like,
From the Bronx.
Sometimes you're a girl, you'll have girls on my Instagram going, you shitting on Cardi B, look at her now. I'm not that dude. I'm super proud of anybody that could come from where I come from and reach those levels. When I hear her say I bought my mother a house, I know what that means from where we come from. You know what I mean? And I always regretted that argument with Cardi B. I mean, we patched it up right then and there, but
She seems like a real bitch. Like, pardon me, she seems like a real chick. You know what I'm saying? So, and both y'all from the Bronx, and y'all Bronx people.
I'm proud of Cardi
y'all
B,
Bronx
man.
people hold that Bronx thing tighter than a lot of beefs that y'all might have. So I could see you
I was out of line.
past.
I was out of line for that because we was really talking a little bit. But what happened is people take little pop shots. Like I ain't got no comment on that. And I was going through a lot mentally because, she had said I gotta get one of my friends to fuck Peter Gunz to see what it is about this nigga. And I was like, damn, why I gotta be my dick? Why can't I just be a fly nigga? And
because you Peter Gunz, nigga.
Right.
That's why, nigga. So she wanna know what's good.
Right,
You know
but me, instead of just going along with it, she didn't mean no harm. She was just, I started taking offense to shit.
You didn't take that as a compliment?
I am a Cardi B fan, man.
Yeah.
Let me say that right now and put this in the open. I was wrong. It's one of those things where I was wrong about, and that's why a nigga can't let me hear their music or tell me nothing now. Like, yeah, go Gunz, what you think about this? You don't want my opinion? Because I've been wrong about like 5 niggas that's superstars right now.
Who else are you wrong about?
I don't want to talk about.
You wrong about Cardi?
I don't want to talk about.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm giving Cardi B a hard time right now because I'm like, she needs to have another hit record to actually and put out another project to be that girl, right?
Yeah.
But I told niggas, and I ain't gonna name y'all DJ niggas' name. I'm mad New York DJs. I said, before Cardi B popped up, I said, y'all gonna be playing Cardi B. And they was like, right, right, nigga, whatever. And they be like, well, why you say that? I said, because nobody works as hard as Cardi B.
Yeah.
At that time when Cardi B had her window.
No. She definitely worked, and she definitely worked. Oh,
yo, listen.
She's smarter than people think
she is,
too.
The only motherfuckers that I think work as hard as Cardi B did at that time is BagFuel. We work as hard as Cardi B.
All right, so you know what impressed me about...
We going hard.
If the thing that impressed me about Cardi, right, that for me personally, it wasn't her records. Even though that song, I Like It Like That, God damn, brilliant. Because
she said she didn't even want that record.
That record is that's nothing to talk about. It wasn't that. It was that I slept on her. I couldn't see past the character to really listen to her and appreciate
her
rapping. And that didn't happen to, I ain't gonna lie to you, that happened to recent. I listened to someone say, oh, she can rap. She got bars. She got better bars than a lot of niggas. You know what I mean? So,
Yes.
but sometimes you gotta take your blinders off and just look at it for what it is. Tariq knew, Lord Tariq, my partner, he knew Cardi B was a star from day one. He knew it. He said it. And he hated that I got into a beef with her. He was like, nigga, you was supposed to bond with
Praise
her.
her.
Yeah, I just didn't, it was just that thing that wasn't me. And, but whatever, man. Proud of you, Cardi. I love you. I wish I could take it back. I look like the fucking idiot.
I mean, hey, listen, life is life.
Yeah.
She fooled a lot. Yo, a lot of people didn't think that Cardi B was who she was gonna be. So you ain't the only.
I'm one. But you meet a lot of niggas that be like, oh, you didn't know it? I used to watch it on
It's a lot of niggas that saw it
I ain't see it.
because she had personality. When I realized it was when she was at an award show and the chick that been on Star Wars and she did Saturday Night Live or whatever, and she mentioned Cardi B and she was in the crowd. She said, "I love your ratchet ass." That was the day when I knew she was gonna be a star.
Well, shit, no. You could see the shit brewing on the set of Love and Hip Hop. There was a different treatment of Cardi on Love and Hip Hop than everybody else.
What was?
She got a different treatment. You could see all the makeup people wanted to do her makeup, all the hair people wanted to do her hair. Everybody wanted to be in her dressing room. Because who she was on camera, she was off camera. There's a lot of shit they missed not filming Cardi. There was no faking Cardi. There was no, you knew she was in the room when she walked in. So I saw that part of it. And I saw it, but the show knew, Mona knew, everybody knew except me. I didn't see it.
You know, and
I was, I'm an old nigga, so maybe I'm just like, what? She said did she just fart in the fucking room? And everybody laughing. I was like, that's disgusting. Shit like that when it was actually funny.
but think about it though. She gave you a compliment. She said, "I'm gonna send one of my broads to see what this is about." And anytime a girl wants to get smashed by a dude, she'll send another tester. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm not saying that was the plan.
No,
What I want to know is how did you take that negatively?
She was real tight with Tara.
But how did you take that negatively though?
Because it's almost like he's old. He ain't got no money.
I get it.
He ain't got no fucking money.
I got you.
What do these bitches see in him? Gotta be the dick.
I got
and
you.
that
Can't be nothing else.
Right. That's offensive. So I took that offensively.
I got you.
So that's
But would you rather it be the other way?
What?
He ain't got no dick game, but he got all the money, he got all the cars and all the fame. Which one you taking?
I'll take that because
You would change it.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Nigga.
Wow.
She lying. My dick game is impeccable. When you got money, my nigga, she just hating because I ain't spending no money on them. I could clean that up. But when you ain't got no bread, she might be telling the truth.
You see why the ratings go up?
That's a fact.
I'm keeping it in fact.
The money make the world go round.
I was Pop Smoke when I was on that show. I was popped. I was hit. And then the money started coming in from doing shit, and I was back in the limelight, and it worked out. You know what I mean? But I always had good relationships. I was never gonna fall all the way down to the ground. I always, and on the show, which most people don't know, y'all need to pay attention to this. I kept it realer than most on that show in terms of this is what it is. Gunz, we want to put you in Tara in this building over here, and no, let's show what it really is. I didn't try to borrow niggas' cars, wear niggas' jewelry. Nah, it's not what I do. I don't even wear jewelry. It's not my thing. I could. I got a couple Rolexes. Shaquille gave me a couple Rolex. I got shit, but I don't like jewelry. I'm not a jewelry dude. I'm a plain dude.
It's a light-skinned nigga.
Yeah,
you wear your light-skinned
nigga. I traded in. I pawned my Rolex and bought 2 Fender guitars with it. I'd rather instruments than jewelry.
Drake don't wear a lot of jewelry neither, if you notice.
But I'm gonna tell you how ill of a nigga you are. I told this story to you on This Is 50, but there was this after work hours spot in the city. Niggas used to go to. It was lit, Essa.
Oh shit.
I got all these joints.
Okay.
I'm like, it's game time. This nigga come in this brown bomber jacket. This was
Peter Gunz?
Yes. With the afro.
Damn.
It was a wrap. They was like, Peter Gunz is here. And I remember I told Peter Gunz that story. He's like, and I remember the classic answer. They was never your bitches, nigga. This.
Nah, man. If they come that way, if they come my way.
That was a good story. They was never your bitches, nigga.
He said it with a laugh and a straight face. He's like, back to the.
They was never your bitches.
Yo, my man, that's what it is. If they could leave, if she could leave you, that was never yours. That's my opinion. That's why if a nigga be like, listen, here's the shit about being in the industry. 10 kids, 6 baby mothers.
I just was on the phone with Cosmic Kevin saying all rappers got at least 10 fucking kids.
I
he
do.
Was like, I thought Dr. Dre had 19 or 20 kids. I Googled it's only 9 or 10 kids. I thought he had 19.
Lot, nigga.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, these rapper niggas be having 10 kids. Crazy Bone, 10 kids.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, Dr. Dre had 10 kids, 1 died. Future,
I love
10 kids.
mine though, man. Oh, I love my babies. They make my life. My favorite sound is listening to my kids laugh and joke and smile and shit. I love it. I wouldn't change it for nothing. I mean, yeah, in the beginning you might be like, nah, you gotta get that abortion. But once they here, baby.
We laugh because every nigga done said that.
Come on, don't front, man.
Every
niggas hate me for being real.
Every nigga done said that.
Niggas be hating.
Every guy has said that. Yo, what's up? What you gonna do with it?
Not all, but sometimes you be like, I can
Oh my God. Wait, can I ask y'all a question? Can you imagine how it was when I was with this nigga when we was fucking
I was younger?
young?
Oh,
I was way young. He got me about 10 years. So I was with these niggas when I was young. Cory was the baby. Then it was me. Then it was everybody else, bro.
Yeah.
And all these niggas was wild just like this from day. It was worse because it wasn't no cameras, my nigga.
Yeah, shit gets... There's niggas that take a little snippet and make it into they, to what they want it to be. I go through that shit a lot, man. But anyway, wouldn't trade my kids laughing and joking and smiling is the best thing ever to me, especially when listening to watch when they play. I just lost my mom's last month. So it's been, we having a rough go at it with the family, but watching my kids interact with my mom, that was a favorite thing of mine. But back to this point, what I was about to make was, you would have a nigga go, Cameron said something about that, and I was like, he's fucking right. Yo, I'm fucking Peter Gunz' baby mother. Which one, nigga? I'm not with none of them. Which one is it? So we could have a conversation. I can tell you how she like it.
This is my nigga right here.
What's wrong with this nigga, bro?
I'm just saying, niggas want to brag about,
work.
I gotta go back to my kid's mom and be like, who's this clown you dating that's using my name? Instead of saying he dating a beautiful black goddess, he fucking Peter Gunz' baby moms. That's his claim to fame. I gotta do that sometime. That's happened. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna say your name. You know who I'm talking about.
I thought you just said his name.
No, he's giving an example.
Not my kid's mother. I don't want to throw none of them under the bus. But yeah, these niggas be using your name for fame. And I'm like, nigga, we not with.
But you know where that comes from. When a nigga do that, that means you might have fucked one of his old works that wasn't loyal.
Man, I took down mad niggas joints. I'm the king of that. I'm a grimy nigga. I go, if a nigga play with me like that, then I'm gonna go get his moms. I knock niggas' moms down.
Light-skinned nigga. You got another light-skinned nigga. I love it.
Or his daughter, depending on how old she is.
Yeah. I'm
a
not
dirty nigga. If you want to play that game, you fucking with the wrong one. I'll be at the nursing home doing your mom's filthy.
Push the walker over. You gonna put it in the wheel.
I'm a grimy nigga. I'm still petty at this age. I don't know. I don't think I'm ever gonna.
That's what keeps you young.
I don't want.
Pettiness keeps you young, my nigga.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Thank you, asshole. This is my spirit animal.
Let me get a hit, man.
I'm gonna need another hit. Bring that bottle over.
What's wrong with this nigga,
I'm keeping it a buck, nigga. That's what's wrong. Niggas be thinking the same. Yo, listen.
Yo, what's wrong with this nigga? He got me tearing, God.
A nigga say, if a nigga come and say, right?
Yeah, let me get that.
He knocked your baby moms down, right?
Yeah,
and he bragging about it. Y'all not together no more whatsoever. You still not like tight about that?
Depending on the delivery.
Nah, not really.
No, that he using your name?
Yeah, I'm tight about that.
Not about him knocking her down.
Yeah, go ahead, do your thing,
she
bro.
move on. I'm cool with my
kids. You can just be like, I'm knocking down whoever. You ain't got to throw my name in it. Like,
right. I'm cool with my kids' mother's boyfriends. I'm that dude. You know what I mean? I'm still cool. I'm not a hater. But when you meet a dude that does that,
then you cool with a lot of bitches' boyfriends.
I'll be cool. Listen. When they happy, yo, bro, when your kids' mothers is happy, a lot of
baby mamas, boy.
The kids are happy, you happy, but when they miserable, that shit could cause you.
Do they be trying to chill with you too? Do baby fathers try to chill with you, like your baby mamas, niggas? Do they be wanting to go out and party?
I'm a crazy fun nigga. They love that. I'm a crazy fun nigga.
I know that's a fact. I know the bitch be like, you not going out with this nigga.
Yo, listen, this be the craziest shit ever. All my friends' girls be like, nah. Yeah. I watch these niggas go to the side so she don't know they hanging out with me.
Oh, man.
When the nigga's 10 times worse than me.
It be like
Let me tell you what
you
niggas
on
do.
TV.
But these niggas will go back and be like, yo, I can't believe Peter did this and Pete.
Yo, my man.
Yo, these niggas be worse than me.
I'm going to say this. My man PG, because he not with his wife no more. My man PG blamed me for everything with his wife, okay? Everything. It was to the point that when I pulled up, I'm saying hi to her because she's not with he's not with her no more. Yeah. And she's like rolling the eyes and all that. So when she come outside, I'm like, yo, PG, what's up with your wife? He's like, yo, bro, you know what that's about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm outside. I got everything I do wrong. I'm with Rand. You know, Rand got me out till 5 in the morning. Yep. Rand got me at the party. Rand in the house smoking. And he's out at the party with Rand. He was not out at the party with Rand.
Sometimes you got to get weaponized for the greater good.
Yeah. So on Love and Hip Hop, I had a moment where I'm arguing with Tariq. And they kept this shit. It was bad. So my shit was so real, most times I say real shit. And I got to go back. And people always bashing Mona Scott. I got to give Mona credit. There's a few times I went to her and said, could you please not show that? And she did. She took it out. So everybody always talking about.
Salute to the Haitian woman.
And she could have put that out there and it would have went crazy viral. I said some crazy shit. But this particular thing, I said, I ain't never met a nigga that ain't cheat. I ain't say he don't exist. I never met him. My brother called me next morning.
My God.
That shit came
Every
on
nigga
Monday.
that's your
Some say, yo, my
man.
nigga, are you fucking stupid? Are you stupid, my nigga? Like, he was so mad at me. You know, like, why would you say that shit? And I was just like.
You threw everybody under the bus. If you met me, yo, you're a cheater.
I just got real for a second. But what I try to say is, I'm not saying you cheating now. You have.
Peter Gunz.
You have. Niggas have. You know what I mean? Because what happened is I became the poster boy for cheating.
Cheating.
Give you an example.
You and Stevie J.
When fucking Love and Hip Hop was on,
and Rich Dollars.
I was getting bashed, right? But at that time, I think D Wade had a baby on Shorty.
Side baby.
Luda had some shit going on.
Side baby.
Niggas had mad shit going on, but
I forgot all these
eyes on
niggas.
Me and how bad I was. Example, this is the craziest shit that happened to me. I'm gonna wrap it up after that.
Yeah.
I'm on Hot 97, right? My publicist said, don't do it. Don't do the interview. It's not a good time. Let this shit brew up. Nah, fuck that. Well, let me tell them what they can ask you. Nah, fuck that. So I go up in there. Let me tell you what the fuck I did, bro. This is terrible. They start going at me. There's chicks going at me. So I said, listen, man. Martin Luther King cheat. Because they was like, do you think you could come back? Hold on, let me back.
I love it. Because this
listen,
is what I would do.
I said, listen. They asked you, can you come back from this? I said, yo, Martin Luther King cheated. He came back. Let's not talk about what the fuck R. Kelly's doing and what he did. Look at him. Look what Michael Jackson was accused of, and niggas still fuck with him. And this and that. The next day, all the blogs said Peter Gunz compared himself to Martin Luther King, Michael Jackson, and R. Kelly. This nigga has completely lost his mind. I said, that's what y'all got from that?
Yup.
I was just saying, I cheated on, I'm going between two women that I do love. These niggas actually get accused of some real crazy shit. If they could come back from that, well, I can't come back from just being in love with two bad chicks. And that was the point. They was like, nah, nigga, once you put those names up there,
That's all
You
they
put
going.
your name on that.
Yeah.
And that's all the blog. And I was on all the blogs. And my publicist called me and said, I can't work for you no more.
Word?
Whoa.
I can't work for you no more. I told you not to do that shit, yo. Because it looked crazy. And from then on, I'm not gonna lie. Here's a true story. When I look at all those clips from the show or see those old interviews I did, even Sway, who's my good friend, when I look at the
Shout out to
first
Sway.
when I look at the first interview I did with Sway, it's hard to watch. It's hard to watch. It's hard to watch those clips. So that's why when I turned on Netflix the other day and saw my face, I'm like, oh hell no! They put Love and Hip Hop New York on Netflix now. So it's like reliving it again. So people that haven't seen it or watch it again, shit starts up again. Yeah, yeah. But listen,
How do you
again,
feel
man.
about that? And how you feel about it? How do you deal with this shit?
That's really important.
Oh, you don't, man. Listen, bro.
Ain't no blue.
If you sweat anything outside of your main circle and your babies and taking care of your babies, if you let shit that people that probably got 10 times worse than you going on. Well, I understood in that moment that, all jokes aside, I understood that I reminded most of these women of some nigga that did some dirty shit to them. Not all of them, but a lot of women saw me and was like, that's what happened to me.
That nigga's
Or
a
that's what happened
scumbag
to my
like so and
sister, or that's
so.
what happened to my friend.
I don't think that's fair. I saw an article that Esso sent me. A girl left her man because he was too perfect.
You gotta say I sent it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. The B sent it to me. But and I've always seen women say that. Oh, he's too perfect. He's too nice. The guy that has the little bit of the edge, the guy that's giving her things to think about are the ones that get the most loyal girls. The girls stick around longer. I think if you were this good guy who stayed loyal, your storyline would have been, why can't Peter Gunz keep a girl?
In some cases, so I agree.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that in some cases. I think if I had done the right thing, I don't want to put no names out there. If I had done the right thing by certain women, they would have rolled with me. And they still, listen, be clear.
Yeah.
You won't get too many of them. They'll say, yo, the nigga might be not the best boyfriend or best.
Yeah.
But the nigga is loyal to his family and his kids. Because people always like, what do they see in him? Because they understand, he may not be the most faithful, but he loving to his kids. He loves his family. And it's, women are, nigga, I've never been faithful in no relationship. Ever in my life. Not one. It's hard, my nigga. And I listen, I drink a month on, month off.
Mm-hmm.
I said I'm not eating no more dead animals. Stopped. The hardest thing for me to ever stop is fucking with different chicks. It's been the hardest thing. I'm doing now, I'm at that point now because, I got grandkids and my kids and they looking at, so I'm better now. But that is still.
You off the narcotic?
No way. Gunz? This is gonna be controversial.
The nigga said I'm better now.
No, Gunz. No disrespect to your ladies, the kids and your grandkids. You can't stop. Every guy, listen. Every guy I've seen that stopped and be loyal went through hurricanes, went through headaches. The girl just became.
Don't take advice from a man with no girl. Don't take advice from a man with no girl.
Gunz, am I lying?
No, I get it. I get. Listen, something you said earlier. The nice guy shit you said.
Yes.
Listen, my ex-girlfriend hit me up recently.
Yes.
She got a dude that she said he's perfect.
She don't like him.
He's talking marriage. He's talking this.
She don't like him.
He want to do this. He want to do that.
Keep going, Gunz.
And this and that. Well, bitch, what you calling me for?
Hey, y'all said my advice is wrong?
I'm doing a wellness check. If something happened to me, bitch, you gonna hear it on the blogs and everything.
The
Don't
nigga
check
said
on
I'm
me.
doing
Check
a
on the nigga that's gonna
wellness
put the
check.
ring on your finger and marry you. You in love, that's what it is. I'm the dog, I'm the worst nigga. Dude, what you calling me for?
Boring to them.
Your
That's
mother passed away. I was just doing the wellness check. I'm fine.
Don't worry about me, boo.
Yeah, so that shit is true. You know what I mean? You want to go fake happy? I don't give a fuck. Show yourself on vacation with the nigga. Go get pregnant from me.
Fake happy. Yeah, go get pregnant.
You want to go show old baby bump thinking about a whole nother nigga.
What's wrong with this nigga, boy? But you know what? He's speaking, yo. He's speaking facts, though.
He's speaking facts.
He's speaking 110%
Because you know what
facts.
I told her? I
Let's
said,
keep
listen,
it real, man.
let me tell you something.
Speaking facts.
Would you be cool if your nigga did a wellness check on a bitch, on his ex? Nah. Would he be cool that he know you doing wellness checks on me? So do me a favor before I come knock on your door and say, throw that back on me like you used to. And your nigga answered the door. Stop calling me. Because that's the only thing that should be happening.
In facts, do you think marriage is worth it?
Depends on, yeah, I like marriage. I think if it's listen, honestly speaking, if somebody like me, if I was gonna go, this is it has to be marriage. Because anything other than that, this nigga he been doing this shit for his whole life.
Mm-hmm.
The only way anybody's gonna fully take me serious, I'm talking about for me,
mm-hmm.
is if I get married and that's like, okay. Anything other than that, oh bitch, you stupid fucking with this dog ass nigga.
But you know what you would be good at?
What?
Being a marriage counselor.
Yeah, I know
agree.
all the deal. That's why I was good at cheaters. I know all the shit.
People who've gone through wild shit really can pull on the feelings of what they've been doing at that time, why they did things, and they can explain to people a little bit better. I'm tired of these motherfuckers who ain't never done shit and that got no experience trying to give people the guidance to save your life. Like if you haven't been in there, you don't know how you feel at that moment in time and why you made the bad or the good decisions that you made.
You know what?
You should do consultations. That might be good money for you.
That would be. I started to sell my sperm and have mad kids everywhere. I'm just fucking with you.
But
no,
listen, the
that's not a
sperm
consultation.
It's the rarest thing.
I'm gonna tell you a true story. All jokes aside, marriage, right? So the thing about marriage is I admire people that's happily married and together like that. I have a big admiration that they able to a good healthy marriage. And an old dude told me one time, an OG told me, Gunz, you just got to plan it out. This night we doing this. This night is bowling night. This night is movie night. This night is that night. Because I was telling him I can't do the same thing with the same chick. I got to see different. He was trying to explain to me how I could. Because I was like,
keep it spicy.
I'm trying to keep I want to do this. You know what I mean? And then at the end of the conversation, he said, you gonna have your little joint over there. You know what I mean? But you can't be on TV with it. I said, oh, nigga, you ain't no different than me. Fake ass advice.
He doing all the movie night and still got a joint.
For 30 minutes, I'm listening. And then he said, and then I got a little Puerto Rican joint down there. You know what I mean? I said, oh, nigga, you ain't no different from me, man. Shut the fuck up. But this is what I say about marriages, right? So marriages get complicated because once you have kids and bills and this and that, you gotta contemplate. The woman gotta contemplate, if I break up with this nigga, I'm on my own with these kids, this and that, and then we gotta go through this. The man gotta contemplate the same thing plus child support. So niggas try to keep it together just for financial reasons is the reason why most relationships are still out there. I mean, are still there. Look at the divorce rates. Look at the divorce rates, and then look at all your married friends. That's fucking other chicks.
Can't go by that.
Or taking
what are you gonna go by, Ghost?
Because a lot of people get married just for papers and shit, and they get divorced.
That's not a high enough number.
He ain't talking about the high. He talking about the marriage
for higher. That's a small percentage.
They don't tell. They don't
all right,
say,
I'll tell you what. No. I'll give you an example. Take it place by place. Police department, correction department, bus drivers, military. Just do that then. Just go off of that. Now, I'm not saying this is not anti-marriage. I just told you I want to be married. Mm-hmm. I'm just telling you that them shits ain't working. Niggas is together all for the niggas be hating each other in the house. How many niggas broke up after the pandemic?
They be hating each other in the house.
Niggas that wasn't even in married, that was in the pandemic, stuck in the house with a chick. How many niggas like, yo, quarantine 10 months, I hate this bitch.
Yeah. That's real shit.
You know what I mean?
The only person that's still with their lady after quarantine is this nigga.
Nah, that's beautiful though.
I don't just. Oh, okay then. What? So
listen, man, it's nobody saying it's impossible. Right. I'm not ever gonna make a blanket statement and say nobody is right, everybody cheats. I'm never gonna do those kind of blanket statements. There's great marriages.
Again.
No. I'm saying there's great marriages out there, but if we was going by percentages, I'm saying it's not a blanketed statement. Hold on. When I say I ain't never met a nigga that didn't cheat, I mean I stand on that. That's not a blanket statement.
Yo,
That's for real.
bro, man, you better talk to your brother, man. He's out of here.
I'm not snitching.
know.
I'm telling the truth.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
out of here.
Nah, niggas throw
I
me
love
under
it.
the bus all day. It's time for me to fire. I'm on my Drake shit.
Yo,
I'm firing back. Light-skinned niggas is up. We up, my nigga. I'm with Drake. Fuck all
What
that.
is wrong with
Speaking
this
of which,
nigga,
Is there any
bro?
hidden songs with you, Cory, and Drake? Because you know they was on the same label.
Cory got, Drake and them used to come out of the studio all the time. Cory got a lot of Lil Wayne records, a lot of stuff. Drake, Cory's such an introvert, right? This is a true story. Cory is such an introvert that I would go places and Chris Brown would run up on me like, yo, tell your son to call me, man. I've been trying to get up when I'm trying to do something. This is back in the days. Drake, yo, what's Cory doing? He need to be, so Cory's such an introvert that Cory is comfortable in the house, fucking with his PlayStation, and then going to the studio. He's a studio rat. Nigga got thousands of songs. He's a rapper's rapper. He just, the limelight part of it is just, he gets, I don't know,
Was that like that
He's
before
not
he
in-
caught
he's
the
not in.
charges?
Yeah, he's always been like that. The charge was, nigga had like me, I got caught with a gun too. And that's why I tell niggas,
Like
man,
father, like son?
I just tell niggas, man, if you're gonna be, when people say, yo, I think the easy way out is what our parents did to us, and it goes is don't be like me, be better than me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's such an easy shit. Sometimes you gotta set examples. For instance, Core, don't get no tattoos. I regret every tattoo I got. True story. Nigga tats himself up to death. Core, do something else, man. This rap game is fucked up. You know what I mean? Like I did it. It's a ceiling. I was suppressing Cory for a long time when he started rapping. From a kid. Nah, go a different way. He wants to rap. He sees the admiration I'm getting, all the accolades and people loving me. I want to be like that. So he starts rapping. Core, finish school and you got a tutor and it drops out, just like me. Core, don't get caught with a gun. They not fucking around. Same age I got caught with a gun. He got caught with a gun. So the problem is your kids gonna want to follow your footsteps. They're gonna want to be like you. They're gonna do what you do. They think, you know what I mean? Like you their hero. So we got to start doing shit that we want our kids to do. And even though it may be too late for some, you could still change that around for others. So I tell Cory got a son on the way now. You got to do better, be a better example for him than I was for you.
Is he trying to work on his 10? How many he got?
This will be his third.
He got the twins.
That's
Yeah,
it? It's only 3?
Only 3.
How'd you meet Whodini when I got started?
Oh, Whodini? Man, I was in the game. I tell y'all, man, y'all gonna see some stuff that's coming out. I see some stuff coming out. I was in the game for longer than y'all thought I was. I was rhyming when Whodini was rhyming. Like, you gotta remember, people only know me from Uptown, baby, so my career began from there. Even when I spoke to Nas one day, me and him was talking, I said, Nas, I've been rhyming since fucking 1981.
God damn, pardon me, Lord.
80s. I was imitating Grandmaster Caz and the Cold Crush. They lived on my block. I named my son Caz after Caz because I love him so much. So I've been rhyming for years. I've been in this game I'm 55. So I'm Whodini's age. But what happened with Whodini is how we got tight was they signed a deal with So Def, Jermaine Dupri. And at this time, they was just having writer's block, and they flew me and Tariq out to pen some stuff for them. So we wrote a couple songs on their album and shit. Those are my guys. Rest in peace, Ecstasy. Jalil, I love you. You already know what it is, Donkey. Yeah, so those are my guys. Shout out to Hassan Poor. He put us with them. And my man Frank Edwards. Rest in peace. So I was ghostwriting some stuff for Whodini.
When I say hip hop, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Oh man, breakdancing, graffiti, rapping, DJing, and now the most popular genre in the world, the most inspirational genre of any music in the world. Hip hop has inspired everything, sports, everything. The athletes want to be rappers. They want to dress like niggas. They want to get off the court to get to the clubs and bounce to the, So hip hop, it's worldly now, man. It's crazy. It was just us, and now you go overseas, niggas is popping. There used to be a time where we'd go overseas and we was the shit. Now them niggas got their own superstars over there that we don't know over here. You know what I mean? They got their own Wu-Tang clans and shit like that over there. and we don't even know it. I learned that recently. Because they still want authentic rap. They still, what kept me afloat years, people be like, yo, how was you able to pay your bills being able to go overseas? Till Switzerland banned me. Y'all want to hear the Switzerland story?
Absolutely. I love all these stories.
Nigga, Tariq didn't have his passport. So I took a nigga over there and put a towel over his head and said he was Tariq.
What is wrong
I
with
needed
this
the bread,
nigga?
my nigga. I was
What
fucked up.
is wrong?
I was pop collars. I needed that bread.
What's wrong with this
But
nigga?
no, but these niggas know us better than we think they do.
They
Them
knew
niggas
it
was like,
wasn't
yo,
Tariq. That ain't Tariq.
we gonna pay you, but you ain't coming back out here. You banned for 5 years. I said, what you mean? They was like, that ain't no fucking Tariq. Nigga, I needed that bread. I'm a Bronx nigga, man. I threw that nigga 2 stacks, put the rest in my pocket. What? Milk and Pampers, nigga. What?
It's so hard to make money as a rapper. Even when you like pop it, it's still tough. You ever came close to doing like OnlyFans?
Never. Listen, I always, I got daughters, right? So I never wanted my daughter's friends to be like, I saw your father or your father. You know, they already got enough to deal with the fuckery I did on Love and Hip Hop. You gonna add on to that? Nah, I would never do that. I was offered money for dick pics, porno. I got offered money to do a porno flick in LA. And I thought about it. I was gonna be BagMan, put a bag over my head. Butt naked. Yo, man, butt naked with a bag over my head with some Timbs on.
What is wrong with this nigga?
No, I ain't.
Yo, bro. Yo, bro.
BagMan.
Let me keep it real.
You see why
Yo, bro.
You're answering Cardi B's question about,
Yo, we
I
don't
know you had to do that in real life.
This
I
is
would've
fucked
never
up.
did
We
that.
don't even have another I want to talk to this nigga.
I beat with
This
my
nigga's
Timbs
wild.
on. I beat with my Timbs on a couple.
Yeah.
But not a bag though.
You ever had
But
your
no.
Timbs on?
But no, never. Hold on. Let me go back to I would never ever leak a dick pic or do a OnlyFans. It would never happen. Not for no amount of money. I would never do it.
What's a money commandment that you think that people should live by in the entertainment business to keep money in your pocket?
Um.
Don't have 10 kids?
Yeah, I mean, kids is well.
Don't get married.
Hold on, let me keep it. No, not that. But I do say, yeah, having kids is, like, I love my kids. Very irresponsible for me to have 10 kids. Very irresponsible. I'm nowhere in the bracket of being able to provide the time nor money that you're supposed to have. We make it by. We do. We good. We all right. But just in reality, the bulk of that shit falls on the mother, and it's just, so if you could do, they here now, you can never regret it. But if you could, in hindsight, if you could prevent that, do what you could afford. You know what I mean? Do what you could afford. And yeah, because most of the thing is, people think money too. You can't provide all the time to all the kids that need that time. And that's it. But this is what I will advise. I can't tell niggas how to save money. I'm disgusted with money. I'm the nigga that's like, all right, the kid's good, I'm gonna go blow my shit. You know what I mean? But invest in some kind of business, whatever it is, some kind of real estate, invest. But more than that, life insurance, my niggas. I can't pay for another funeral. I can't do a GoFundMe. I can't do no more fucking, niggas asking, niggas don't have life insurance. Please, at the bare minimum, get you a little small policy. Cause I paid for so many fucking cremations and funerals that because niggas die and don't have nothing. And these niggas is walking around with jewelry and shit and nice cars and don't be having no money to be buried or leave nothing for they, so get you a little policy. I can't tell you how to save money. I'm not a financial advisor. I fucked a lot of money up. I would never do that. But I will tell you, don't be reckless with it. At least look at what other people did, rappers and actors, including myself, and be like, nah, I don't want to do that. Do it a different way. Do your best to do that. But at least the only advice I could give you is don't leave that burden on your friends and your family. Get you a life insurance and policy, even if it's a small one. And that's all jokes aside, because boy, over the years, niggas need GoFundMe or Peter, I can't bury this one. Or, you know, I've donated to so many funerals and shit. And, you know, I know it's a hard thing to think about. Niggas don't never think it's gonna be their day. So the advice I try to give my young brothers is get you a life. If nothing else, if you could have that chain, don't let that chain be the first thing. Go pay up your life insurance for 3, 4, 5 years. You know what I mean? And, you know, because your record label's doing it, and they ain't gonna give them to your kids either.
Is Shaq cheap or thrifty?
Shaq is the most generous person I've ever met. Nigga, when Shaq would go to the mall or go somewhere, when I was with him, if you with him, he ain't never gonna go and just get himself nothing.
So why do people imply that even with his kids and the cars that he buys them, why do they imply he's cheap or thrifty?
Well,
You think, your thought process.
So here's the deal. He's smart. The Shaq I knew back in the days was a nigga that if I went with him, say to the Benz dealer and he bought himself a new Benz, he's throwing you the old one. I'm gonna get this one, you can have that one. My one, the one we drove here and that's yours. He was that. The new Shaq ain't doing that, and that's smart. You know what I mean? That was like back in the days. He's just more. So you look at somebody and you say, yo, this nigga's worth $500 million, and you say, why can't he do this and why can't he do that? Cousins, brothers, sisters, friends he went to college with, nieces, nephews, all type of shit. Mad, he got kids too, and everybody, you know, he's taking care of a lot of people. Mm-hmm. So now you got to start. You got business people. Shaq got smart. He got some good financial advisors around him, some good business people, made a lot of good business decisions, and that comes with, I can't do that for you.
Mm-hmm. Does he ever call you and be like, yo, Pete, you need to invest in this, my guy? I got an opportunity for you. You got any type of thing, put some money into this type of shit.
I think what Shaquille with me is, yeah, you know what I mean? He has done that, but I think what Shaquille with me is what Shaquille likes to see is niggas find their way. Now, if you find your way with something,
he's there.
He's there for you. He has invested in so many barbershops and restaurants and shit for niggas that just crumble. So now he'll be like, if I'm doing something, I'll call him for advice. Big, what you think about me opening up a thing over here and I ain't gonna work? And I'll tell you why.
Businessman.
Right. So, but he did recently, 2 things he called me about. He wanted me to open up a hookah bar in Dallas. He said, I'm gonna do it. I said, could we call it the Smoke Shack? He's like, nah, it's yours. We gonna call it Gun Smoke. So then I called him back and said, yo, Big, I don't smoke hookah.
So you call him Big?
Yeah, I smoke cigars. And he like, yeah, but cigars place ain't gonna work out there. I said, but it's 1,000 hookah places. So he said, all right, let's reel it back in, because he moved to Dallas now. Let's reel it back in. Let's think of something, but I'm gonna get you a business out there.
Why y'all all out there? It's you, Alizé. You still cool with Zay?
Yeah, that's my okay.
Raekwon.
Raekwon's out
Inspector
there. Inspector Dag.
It's the Teddy Riley just moved out there too.
Teddy Riley.
It's the untapped. It's getting ready to be the new Hollywood. They building Hollywood out there in Fort Worth. Like, so the studios they got in LA, they coming to Texas. Disney, what is it? Universal Studios, Texas. Yeah. So it's becoming, you know, but it's getting expensive now. But I would advise anybody that can get down there and get them some land, get them a house, get them something, do it now, because it's about to be off. It's a lot of opportunity out there. You know what I mean? And in New York, I found myself stagnated. But I found Dallas because Cheetah shoots in Dallas.
Yeah.
So when they put me out there, I went out there like, oh man, Dallas, and fell in love with it.
Dallas is popping.
Yeah, fell in love with it.
I like Dallas and Houston. It's popping.
It's too hot though. It's
I like
hot as a motherfucker.
You need a pool.
I got a pool right outside my door, but it's hot as a motherfucker.
You into the WNBA, girls basketball?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm a baseball fan, man.
Think about the Knicks.
Baseball, he said.
Baseball, and I love basketball and football too, but I'm a baseball fan. I love the Knicks. Knicks, Jets, and Yankees.
How was you able to shoot the video in the stadium? Who made that happen?
Well, we were supposed to shoot in the Yankee Stadium. That was Shea Stadium. So we were supposed to shoot in the Yankee Stadium, but they were shooting a movie called For the Love of the Game with Kevin Costner.
Queens had to show y'all Bronx niggas some love.
Well, yeah, you know, we had to go to the
That's
second
how
best.
Queens niggas do.
We had to go to the second best.
You can't
He
here
said
we
the
go.
second best.
Yankees wouldn't give it to you, so Queens came to give it to
Nah,
you.
man, niggas say, yo, we ain't nobody trying to shoot no movie over here if y'all want to use this.
Yo, like, subscribe. Thank you for Peter Gunz for coming to rock with us today.
I love y'all. You're my
Like,
brothers, man.
subscribe, super thanks. And I gotta tell y'all, you gotta come to Since 1982.
Yes.
What street is it on?
4350 Katona Ave.
4350 Katona Ave. Got all the fly shit.
With a K, because if you're from the Bronx, you
K
can
with
get
the
it
Katona
twisted.
Ave. Got all the fly shit. Come up here. This is where we film at. We doing a pop-up shop here June 8th. It's gonna be lit.
Yeah, outside.
Champagne, music.
Exclusive merch.
Come vibe and just come rock with us. It's up.
And if you want to see this interview early, Peter Gunz, tell him, sign up.
To the BagFuel Brigade, he don't know. It's only $5.
Yeah.
Sign up for the BagFuel Brigade so you can see this before time. You already know how we do.
You
And
better
since you're
sign
gonna
up.
see this and this is out, sign up for the next one because they all fire. And we out of here.